period where I had a lot of momentum. I was getting a lot of interviews, and every interview I was straightening my hair. Every interview I was straightening my hair. And this was like 2010. And so I remember talking to my dad on the phone. I had an interview at Duke, and I was like, I really want this job. It's a great job. You know, it would be perfect for me. And so I remember talking to my dad, and he said, well, how are you going to wear your hair? And I was like, why, Dad? What difference does it make? He was like, don't straighten your hair. He was like, you go in there as yourself. He was like, my dad is funny. He was like, do your little twist out, whatever it is. He was like, and wear your hair natural. He said, because if you do that, you're going to be more of yourself. You're not going to feel self-conscious. You're going to go in there and be confident. So I was like, all right, Dad, if I don't get this job, it's going to be your fault. And he said, well, just do it. I believe, I'm praying for you, blah, blah, blah. So I went into the interview, and the interview was with this small, like, short woman, and she had curly hair, and she was Greek, and she was loud, like, hi, how are you? So nice to meet you, like, kind of stereotypical Greek woman. And so the first thing she said to me was, I love your hair. And I was like, yes, I got this job. Like, good job, Dad. I texted him like, you were right, Dad. And I got the job. So I think, and a lot of people talk about, a lot of women ask like, well, do you feel like it's appropriate in a corporate setting? And I know like some fields and some industries is still not as accepted. But I do think that it's becoming more normal for people to just kind of be who they are. Even tattoos in the workplace, that's a whole nother conversation. But any more questions about?
I just had one. I got 3 daughters, and from time to time they talk about they want their hair straight. What message would you give to them if they were here?
Do you ever ask them why?
I never asked them why. Just tell them don't do it.
I mean, I would
keep
say
it
why.
braided up.
Yeah, I would ask them why. Like, I think, because, there's nothing necessarily wrong with wearing your hair straight, but if I heard a child say, if I heard, like, my daughter say, I don't have a daughter, but if I had a daughter and she said, Mommy, I want to wear my hair straight, I would ask her why. And if her reasons are because maybe she wants to fit in with other kids, or, like, she doesn't like her hair the way it is, like, that's a different conversation than just saying, oh, I just want to change it up. Like, I want to change up my style, So I think that get into the why of it, because I think sometimes we place judgment on things that before we know, like, what it is, like, what it's actually about. My mom is more of a natural hair Nazi than I am, because she's like, she grew up in a time where my mom is dark skinned. She grew up in a time where people, would tell her you're not going to be anything because you're dark, because you grew up on a farm, because you're poor. And I just remember her saying, like, you be who you are. She was like, don't worry about what other people think of you. She said the majority of the time, people hate in you what they hate about themselves, or they hate that you're so confident because they wish they could be more confident. So I would say, like, just, asking why and getting to the bottom of it, not necessarily saying no for the sake of no, to say no, but just saying, like, why?